because it only takes one situation to realize who your real people is out here. You know, who you can trust and who you can expect loyalty from out here. Because you're going to have a lot of people in your life, but those won't be the same people who go pull up for you. Do you think it'll be the same people who go give you some money in need? Do you think the same people who can let you come live with them because you need to stay somewhere with them? Think about it. You got coworkers out here who y'all just got this work relationship with. They probably not even allowed in your house, are they? Yeah. So that's the same person you go ask, hey, can I get the $100 to pay my rent? Hey, I'm on some hard times. Can me and my kids come stay with you? You got to know who to expect from this trust and who to expect this loyalty from. Because it's crazy that you're going to expect trust and loyalty from everyone out here. And you ain't got to worry about, oh man, I was there for him, I was there for her. When it was my turn, nobody went there for me. You ain't gonna have to worry about that. Like my little homie was telling me the other day. He upset over his brother and his cousin because they couldn't pull up for him in an emergency situation that he was having. You know? I'm always there for them, L. It had just been a little broad or some little one of their little homies, they'd have broke their neck to go find out what was happening. To go send them some money or whatever it was. I'm like, man, the key word of this is just suspecting, man. That's your brother and all, but you can't expect him to be there for you. So you just got to stop showing up for people who ain't showing up for you in that same form. You know what I mean? Priorities. People show up when they want to, for who they want to. You're not a priority in his life where he's going to keep showing up for you. But you keep showing up for him because you got a different love. You know what I'm saying? It's be like that sometimes. Y'all need to go hash that out and have a sit down man to man and let your brother know what's going on with that. Situations like that. You know what I mean? Because everything ain't got to be like that in life. And you just got to understand who is who out here. I'm not expecting him to come. I'm not expecting her to come to my graduation, him to come to my wedding, you know, him to be there for my baby. You know what I mean? You can't expect the wrong people to be there because you just go break your heart. And sometimes you got to look in the mirror at yourself. Am I pulling up for these people? Am I an emergency contact for him? And sometimes you're like, nah, we just got a relationship where we go out on the weekends. We just got a relationship where we talk on Facebook and Instagram friends. You know what I mean? You got to know who can pull up and who will be there for real. You know what I mean? Now, I need you to come over here and let me go $100. You know what I mean? I need you to come sit over my house because I got to go out of town for a while. You got to know those people who you can trust. Stop expecting the wrong people to show up. You know what I mean? Because they ain't going to show up. And you will be in that situation like, man, I'm always there for people. I'm always in emergency contact for people. But people ain't making you a priority. You're not an emergency for these people. Stop showing up for them type people then. You got to praise the people and respect the people who came. I'm respecting the people who sit next to me. Them the people I'm showing love to. Them the people I'm showing the most gratitude to. You know? And sometimes people just can't be there though. You know what I mean? Just because people wasn't there for me in certain situations, that don't mean I lost love for them. That, you know what I'm saying? I lost any amount of trust or faith in them. You know? Sometimes you just can't show up. Sometimes it was something you going through, and yet the reason why you couldn't be there. Everyone emergency is not yours though, and so you got to stop thinking everyone is going to make you theirs. You know what I mean? There's been plenty of people who couldn't come for me in the need of help, and I've been there for them. So what I had to do, I had to cut them out of that situation. I had to set that boundary up for me where I'm not going to be an emergency contact for you. I'm not going to be the person that you come run to and grab every time, and I need you for something. You can show up for me. You can never be there for me. Now, I always understood that's why God got me walking alone out here. You know what I mean? Because I'm an independent person, and I was brought to just walk this road by myself. You know what I'm saying? When me and God walked through that door, God protected me everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I ain't have a lot of people out there at my high school graduation. Ain't nobody coming to my college graduation. And I understood why. Because God set it up for me to walk alone by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I can get the strength that he needed me to have out here. You know what I mean? Because I ain't going to be the type person expecting him to come and her to come. Are you showing up for him and her? No, I ain't. You know what I mean? Learn how to categorize these people. These just friends that we go party with. Friends I gamble with and go to the club with. You know what I'm saying? Friends I talk to at work and we just sit there and go to lunch every other Friday. Them ain't the people that you should expect them to show up in emergency contact. You know what I mean? In an emergency situation for you. Because the people who want to show up for you, they're going to be right there. The people who you sent that wedding invitation to and, baby showers information to and, them people will be there for you. That friend that you sitting there watching her kids when she needs you, you know what I'm saying? She need a couple dollars that you send out to her every time she need her, and she can't reciprocate none of it back. That's not who the person that you need in your life. You need to cut that switch off right there. And sometimes that causes you to separate yourself from them people totally. You know what I mean? Just because you can't show up for me. You know what I mean? And I know sometimes we gotta be stronger than other people, and it was meant for you to just to keep showing up for him and showing up for her, and they can't reciprocate at that time in life. But once these people make it a habit and that's all they do, and you see them showing up for everybody else, you know what I mean? You over there with everybody else and showing up for everybody else, and you couldn't just stop for me just one moment, you know what I mean? Then yeah, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out of my life. Stop expecting everybody to support what you're doing, supporting your job, supporting your career, supporting you and your children. Stop expecting everybody to give you a thumbs up out here in life on things. So many people confused, they ain't even supporting themselves all the way. Can't even support their children. Crying about that. So you're the same person you think that's gonna pull up for you and go be there for you. You will know the people that's in your life, and you will know the reason why they're in your life. Stop showing up for people who can't show up for you. In that case, you don't hurt yourself, and you don't have to expect nothing from anyone. That's all I got. Motivation comes in many forms. Lamborghini Lamar.